This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, let's get started. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am from India. I have 13 plus IT experience, 13 years, more than 13 years of IT experience. I have expertise on SCCM, Intune, Active Directory, application packaging, Azure, PowerShell. I am a BSc IT graduate. I did my graduation from here, Mumbai University, and later on I started working as a system administrator. I worked on application packaging, then SCCM level 1, team level 2, level 3, and now I'm working as a SCCM architect, wherein my main primary roles and responsibility is to implement SCCM in companies. So I do implementation. I did deploy SCCM in more than 40 companies so far. And apart from those implementation project, I am now involved in I'm involved in you know training on multiple platform like SCCM application packaging, Intune, uh, then Azure, and wherein I have trained more than 13,000 students globally. Here are my website, blog address, email address, and Skype ID. So that's about me, guys. Let me take you to the next slide, and that talks about the introduction. The duration of this training. So it's gonna be 35 hours in total, and daily we will do 90 minutes maximum, like um, 1.5 hour session, but we will try to finish it off in 1 hour, but some in days it might go up to 1.5 hour. Okay, so Monday to Friday, uh, it will take like 1 month to finish all the topics. 4 weeks training. Okay, so that's the duration of this training, guys. Now I'm gonna give you little background of SCCM historical details when this product started. As you guys already know that this product is from Microsoft. Okay, this was previously we used to call it as SMS, System Management Server. This was the first name of SCCM. Okay, in 1994 it was released as SMS 1.0, then SMS 2.0 in 1999, then SMS 2003, System Management Server. Then Microsoft changed the name from SMS to SCCM, System Center Configuration Manager. So they released multiple versions like SCCM 2007, SCCM 2012, SCCM 1511. So from here they changed the naming convention, like year and month. You see, 15 means year and 11 means month. 2015 November. These three versions released in the year 2016. These in 2017. These three versions in 2018, and these three versions in 2019. But from 19 onwards, they changed the name again from SCCM to now MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. This is the new name of SCCM, guys. Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. And last year they have released SCCM 2002, MECM 2002, MECM 2006, and latest version of SCCM or MECM is MECM 2010. This is the latest and greatest version of MECM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager 2010. 20 means year, 10 month. So last year in the month of October, this was released. Any question, anyone? here in this historical part? All good,
No question.
Neela?
No questions on this part.
Okay, so that's the historical details, guys. So every year, what they are doing, they are releasing 3 versions. Okay, they are not making many changes, but they are upgrading yeah, version, that is like adding some more features, increasing little bit capability of SCCM. So that is what they are doing every year. Now this next slide talks about the certification. Currently we don't have any SCCM related certification from Microsoft. We used to have an exam, and that was 70-703, but this is expired. Microsoft retired this exam in 2019. Okay, so we don't have any exam, so we'll have new exam, and then you can take that exam and become SCCM or MECM, now MECM, right? So MECM certified. Now let's talk about the opportunities in SCCM. Since you guys are already working in SCCM, okay, so you don't have to worry about the market, job searching and all, right? But SCCM is like evergreen uh, in market for in terms of job opportunities. So it is like it holds 43% of market share. um, Suppose if you are comparing with its um, competitors, right? SCCM also has some competitors like IBM, Big Fix. Then you have Landesk, okay? Then you have Altiris, right? Then you have Tanium. These are some of the third-party tool which also similar to SCCM, but SCCM is on the top, okay, with 43% of market share. So almost all big size companies, right? Almost all big size companies and medium size companies have SCCM. So you will not find any company, okay, big size and medium size company without SCCM. Almost everywhere you will find SCCM. SCCM is the third largest selling product of Microsoft. First, Microsoft is selling operating system, right? Second largest selling is Office, right? And the third is SCCM. You see, SCCM is the third largest selling product of Microsoft as per their statistic. Okay, so you people have deployed SCCM all over the globe, hugely deployed wherever you go. So they also need SCCM administrator, right? So that's the reason the job opportunity for SCCM is higher than other system administrator job in Windows. So people who are in US, Canada, Australia, different outside the India, outside in foreign countries, they earn somewhere around 45 US dollar per hour as per the statistic. Average salary 45 US dollars. So the pay wise, it is also good. Okay, lots of opportunities are there in Indeed and Dice portal. These are the two leading job portals in US and Canada, but in India you have to apply in Naukri or Monster, and people in India can expect a salary of 8 lakh. How much? 8 lakh per year. Okay, Indian rupees, average salary. Okay, you might be getting more than this, you might be getting less than this. This is the average salary for SCCM administrator. Any question here? Anyone? Akhilesh, clear?
Yes, Kashif. All clear. Yes, it's clear.
So the best part for you guys is that you don't have to search for a job on SCCM, since you guys are already working on SCCM, all three of you. So that is good, because you don't have to search. You will have the live environment, and you can, and whatever you will learn here in the training, you can apply those in your day-to-day work profile. Now in SCCM there are three sides, guys. Central administration side, primary side, and secondary side. We'll talk about these sites in details from tomorrow onwards, since it is just a demo session, right, wherein I'm just giving you the overview. So I'm not going into details now. So central is like an optional, primary is mandatory, and secondary is optional. Okay, we'll see these sites in details later on. You see, SCCM has three kind of architecture. So in this slide, there are three architectural diagram. First is for a small size companies. Okay. Suppose you don't have any branch offices, only one location, only one location where all the computers are there. SCCM is what? It's a device, enterprise device management, right? So you can manage all the devices like laptops, desktops, servers, mobile devices. You can manage, you can have complete control on the devices. Okay. So suppose you don't have any branch office, only one location, so you need only one primary site for that location. So that primary site, suppose in Houston, will manage all the computers of Houston. Okay, that is one um, kind of architecture. The second architecture is medium size organization architecture. 99% you will find this kind of architecture. Wherever you go, you will find this kind of architecture of SCCM. Okay, 99%. So you will have headquarter plus branch office, right? So headquarter is in Houston, so we have primary site in headquarter, and in branch offices we'll have secondary site. The secondary will report to primary like this. Okay, so in headquarter we'll have primary side, and in branch office we'll have secondary side. We'll discuss about these things later on, uh, why we need secondary side and all, but 99% you will see this kind of architecture for medium sized companies. Now for big size organization like Accenture, Deloitte, IBM, Cognizant, HCL, these are big organization wherein we need more than one primary site. So primary one in Europe, sorry, Americas, primary two in Europe, and primary three in Asia Pacific, and central will be on the top. All primary will report to central like this, and then you will have respective secondary site which reports to respective primary here. So this is the third architecture, wherein you have CAS plus primary plus secondary. 99 very rare deployment, but yes, you will find this kind of deployment too for big organization. Any question? Anyone?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. So Kashif, like in the second scenario where we have cash in picture, so
Second
whatever
scenario,
changes
we
we will
don't have
make.
CAS.
Sorry.
In the third scenario, we have CAS.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in the third scenario where we have cash, so whatever
Mm,
changes we will make site wide, that can only be done on the cache site, right? Not on the primaries.
no, no. Changes as in what? Like deployment or anything which will happen, like you need to deploy application, or you need to deploy patches. Everything will happen from primary.
Okay.
But from CAS, you can control. You can do everything from here, but it will initiate from here.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay. Yeah.
So, do we have any limitations on number of primary sites or
Yeah,
because
we have.
cache will be only one and primary could be many, right?
Right. One cache can have 25 primary site maximum. Okay. I'll discuss about those things tomorrow in more details, that how many primary site can be there in a cache, how many secondary site there in a primary site and all. Okay.
Uh, Kashif, is it possible to have more than one cache as well?
Yes, that is possible, but very rare you will get, because for one company, one cache is more than sufficient.
Okay.
Okay. But if the organization, they want to keep them separate, let's say they want to go with the this thing, the laptop and desktop, one cache will be there, and for server another cache is there. It is possible, but very rare. I don't think anyone would be doing it, but very rare. Okay.
Okay, Kashif, thank you.
Now all site has database, secondary has database, primary has database, central has database. The data replicates like this from downward to upward. Whatever the secondary collects, it passed on to primary. Whatever the primary collects, it pass on to central. Okay, clear? So now here are some of the things which SCCM does. Like SCCM is doing asset management, client management, administrative feature, right? These are the things which SCCM does in asset management, then deployment of application, patches, operating system, content management, compliance setting, power management, client health, endpoint protection, mobile device management. Then you can have role-based administration, remote management, reporting, monitoring. We'll discuss about in details later on. Also, we will do practical so that we understand how do we deploy application, how software update will be deployed, the patch deployment, operating system deployment, hardware, software inventory collection, compliance setting. Okay, everything will be practical, guys. We'll do the lab setup. All three of you will have to set up your SCCM lab either on local system. For local, you need this kind of architecture. I mean, this kind of computer configuration. Then only you will be able to do it on local machine. Otherwise, you can go on Microsoft Azure Cloud. You can create your servers and laptop in California or Indonesia, and you can remotely connect to those computers either on Azure or AWS or Google Cloud. You can do. Okay, so that is how we do, either local or put it on Azure. Lab architecture will be like this. We'll have one primary site, one domain controller, one SQL Server database, one Windows 10 machine. All will be there on the same LAN network. Plus, we will have one secondary site later on. Okay. Okay. Any question?
No.
No.
So I have already shared the course content with you guys. That course content has 16 modules. So all the things which are mentioned in the course content, you can go through that, and we'll do everything practical, guys. Okay, we'll discuss about those things in theory first, and then we'll do the practical, and that will take 4 weeks, 1 month to finish all the topics. All good, guys.
Mhm.
Mayur, Akhilesh, Neela, anything you have to discuss?
So, Kashif, this SCCM technology is new to me. Okay, I am working for SCCM for last 7-8 months for Microsoft. Okay, so I find it very challenging, to resolve the enterprise level cases many times. So after this
Mm-hmm.
training, like I have already got the training from Microsoft, but it was not that helpful where I can resolve the cases,
Mm-hmm.
single-handedly.
Mm-hmm.
So after this
Mm-hmm.
training, if we discuss those cases and understand, because
Yes,
when we got
sure.
the training from Microsoft, we did not have the lab, neither me
Mm.
or Akhilesh. Okay, so
Yes.
Oh, that
that's
was
why it was challenging.
right. So I believe in practical knowledge, guys. I know how Microsoft is doing training. Okay.
Right.
I have attended Microsoft training, and I myself, I also did not understand and did not, grasp, because I also did not have to learn practically. It was all complete
Right.
theory basis.
Yeah,
So
only workflows.
yeah, so they will just show you the PPT slide and workflows and the theory knowledge, and that's done. So I don't believe in this kind of knowledge. If if the system is there, why can't we just do it practically, so that we know the steps, we know the thing. Seeing is believing, right? So
Hmm.
in this training, you will have everything practical, plus I will be focusing more on logs and troubleshooting, because
Hmm.
I am not a just a trainer. I have worked on SCCM for more than like you know 10 years. So I know what all scenarios are there, what all issues are common issues are there in SCCM in companies. So I'll be focusing more on that. So in case something goes wrong, you can pinpoint, and you can check the logs, and try to resolve all the issues. And
So
also,
Kashif, I have a suggestion here. So
hmm,
as we get cases on daily basis here in SCCM, so how would it be if we took our cases like 1 or 2 cases on daily basis and discuss on that? Like we get general troubleshooting issues here. In sometimes some server, I mean in SCCM, some server is not working, some component is missing, or some other issues are there in SCCM on daily basis. What if we bring our cases here and if we discuss on those cases? How would it be?
yes, we can do after this session. We can
Mhm.
discuss. But once our system is ready, the first week we will be doing the lab setup, right? Once our
Okay.
lab is set up ready, then we will be able to discuss those scenarios, the cases, what you are saying. Okay.
Yes, sure. Yes.
Okay, guys.
Kashif, just to add
I
one point, we already have the lab. Like,
Okay.
we can share the lab if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. No worries. Okay. Any question from Neela?
Not now. As
Okay.
soon as we will start our, training, then question will surely arise.
Yes, yes. Okay, so from tomorrow, same time, we'll start, and you need to enroll for this course, guys. I have already given you the details about the payment, so you can message me if you guys are interested to continue from tomorrow. Okay, thank you,
Sure.
Sure.
guys. I hope the session was informative, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thanks. Bye bye.
Thank
Right.
you.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.